Hello and welcome to a random tutorial I decided I was going to do. So, for my montages, I use Shotcut, which is what's pulled up right now, to edit. And I know a lot of people don't really know how to use it very well, or softwares in general. It's free, so if you want to edit stuff, anything at all, you can get this. It's the best free software I could find. Um, because it's free, it is a little weird. The layout's really weird compared to other softwares, and it can be unreliable and crash at times, but I think I found the causes for those, so I can tell you how to prevent those. Anyway, first thing you want to do is, of course, get the clips in there. You can first go File and then Open File if you want to, and have to find it manually that way. But I'd rather it's easier to just drag it in. So I'm gonna get a random file from one of my old montages. You gotta drag it into the preview box in the top right corner here before you can actually put it in the timeline. Then you drag it from the box into the timeline. It'll automatically make a visual video track for you. So here's your clip. You can see the preview up here. Press spacebar. Just click this to play it. You gotta hold up here above the timeline to be able to move your viewpoint. You can move this as well, but I don't know. It's just better to work down here, I guess. So the first thing you want to do, I guess, is get to the action in your clip. So gonna go through. Just try to find a spot you want. This is where stuff happens. So I'm gonna back up a little bit here. And you're going to want to make a cut or a slice or splice, whatever your softwares typically call it. There's no actual button to click for this. You've got to use a keyboard shortcut, which is S, like that. And now it's cut. You got two different little boxes here. Right click one and click remove to get rid of it. You can also just hit the delete button, but then it doesn't automatically just bring it all over the side there. If you hit delete, it still leaves this empty space. You can also just hit remove on, bring this down here. So now that you've got this all ready to go, well, I don't really know what you might want to do. It depends. I guess I'm just going to go through some random beginning things. I'll get in more detail when people might need it. So a nice little intro thing. You can hold your mouse to the top left corner of your track here until you see this little black circle that likes to bounce up and down, or just forwards and backwards. Click and drag to the right to have a nice fade from black beginning there. There's other ways to do this. This is the easiest way, I guess, for fade in from the beginning. One of the most important things, I believe, for montages editing wise, is to know how to use transitions. You'll see people like, I'm gonna let's see here. Oh, I killed those guys, so I'm going to cut this and bring it here so it can go to killing that guy faster. Yep, let me do that. Yeah, no, wrong click. There you go. You watch it, like, oh, I killed those guys. Cut. Disgusting. I hate that. So you want to transition. In this software, it's kind of tricky. You're gonna want to hold your mouse over where the two little spots, two sides of the clip meets. Hover it until you see the green line, not the red line. Drag it over to the left, and that will give you a transition without being destructive or taking away any time from the footage. Then you play over it. It's got a little fade through there. Now, it's not necessarily ideal for this kind of clip. It really depends what you might want to be trying to do. But that could be anything. I guess once you've got that down, kill that guy, you might want a beat drop or something there, or some effects to go off. But you know what? I'm not going to do that just yet. Maybe a little too advanced to go into like effects for beat drops and stuff. Let me just go ahead and show you how to get the audio into this. So you click these three lines down here, this button, to add any tracks. You want to add audio track for your music, and you can do the same, add video track if you want a second one to overlay stuff, but I'm not going to have that. If you may have noticed me doing the redo button, click up here, or I like to do keyboard shortcut Control Z to undo it or redo it. No, just undo it. It makes editing a lot faster when you can use keyboard shortcuts efficiently. Now that I have a little audio here, let me just go find a random music file. How about this? You gotta drag that down. I don't know how that loud was. I don't know how loud that was. Now you've got to drag down to the audio track here. So once you see it, it's gonna go. Nice. That's a montage right there. And of course the splitting, the slicing, whatever, applies the same audio tracking. Hit the S button there and delete part of that if you want to. So it'll just end right there automatically. I'll keep that there for now, I guess. At this point, when you have this here, you might want to add some more clips. You can just drag them in. Yeah, you can go back to source, so have whatever you last dragged into the box here. You can hover here. You can see the little white ghost of the clip. Just pretend this is another clip put in the montage. You just gotta bring it over here until it magnetically connects to the other clip here. And there's a useless second. Oh, that's disgusting. Second audio track. Oh man, this is random. I know a lot of people want to make videos and don't really know how to. Like, a lot of people use Windows Movie Maker, which is what I used to do, but I don't even think that's available for download anymore. So Shotcut's your next best bet. Or it's better than Windows Movie Maker by far. It's better. It's just a little weird. Other things you can do if you want to have fun with your clips, just make sure it's selected and outlined in red. That means the little box part of your clip is selected. You might want to make it look cool. Add filters, so you can go up here and click the filters button right there, and it'll bring up this here. This stuff is already out. Let me just get rid of all that. You would just have that at the beginning. I think. You click filters to have your filters up. To add a filter, you hit the plus sign here, and you can have fun with whatever you want. You can add audio filters, you can mute it, so now when you watch a clip, no game audio, just music. I don't want that though. Nobody would want that. You can do cool stuff like contrast, bring it up and like, oh, it's got like a darker music. That's not the mood I want for this music though. No. This is the disco music. This is better than that. But there's a lot of stuff you can mess with. There's glow. I do that a lot with text sometimes. Can increase the blur of the glow. Yeah, that's the kind of visual effects. Oh yeah. Before I go any farther, the main thing you're gonna want to do at all times is save frequently, especially when editing something intensive. Save frequently. So you click save. You save whatever test. I'll save it on my desktop and save. And repeatedly hit the save button if you don't want to have to go up there and click it all the time. The keyboard shortcut is Control S. So yeah, you can adjust the layout however you want to with these little lines here. Over here is just your exporting little bar. I'll show you how to do that already. If I feel like this is already good enough to export and upload, I can hit File up here and hit Export Export Video, not frame, video. Export frame is actually pretty cool. You can just export whatever you see right here as a PNG file, or just a little solid image. So now you went over here, hit File, and hit Export. It shows up down here, and you can adjust whatever settings you might want to do. I'm only running these videos in 720 because I don't actually get the clips from Halo in 1080 or above. I will be soon though, actually, because I have no Elgato now. Halo stream soon. Now you have this up, you just click Export File. And export to wherever you want. Test. I want to name it the best test. Okay, that's fine. And then you'll see up here it's exporting, it's rendering right now as a percentage right there. A lot of times your exports will fail for whatever reason. It typically only happens when I have more than one visual track going, and the good way to fix that, I found it on the internet. Go to your export files, make sure you have. Just go over to export. Make sure you have parallel processing here check marks. That actually really helps. And if it's working with multiple tracks and it still won't render out, just add another video track and leave it blank, and it will typically work if you do that. I haven't had it not work since, so. I hope this helped. Anybody who might want to know, I will probably be doing more of these. Just let me know if there's something specific you want to know how to do. This is more of like an intro to an idea of trying to do this. I feel like it'd be kind of fun. So if you want to know anything specific, just let me know in the comments. I'll try to help you out, and anything you might want me to make a video about in the future, like actually implementing music syncing and stuff, which is typically all I do anymore. Alright, I'm going to let this render out and then play it at the end for you people. Thank you for watching. Again, you need anything, comment, let me know. I will help.